Hey y'all, this is Tina. Today I'm just playing in my craft room. I'm working on my project and I thought I would turn my camera on as I am about to make some flowers for my book that I'm working on. And I've never done a tutorial before and I'm very slow with my crafting and I change my mind very often. But I decided just to turn the camera on and we'll see what happens. And if this video doesn't turn out, then I don't have to post it. So we'll see how it goes. And I want to give credit, first of all, to Trisha, a little shabby chic. And I don't think she's done videos in a really long time. And I miss her so much because along with Maggie White, they were two of the first people that I ever followed. And I learned so much from both of their videos. And this is going to be a flower that she taught me how to do by watching her videos. So here I just have a scrap of fabric. I cut it about 12 inches, and I may or may not need it as big as what this is going to make, and I can always just cut it off with the part that I don't need. And so the first thing, I'm sorry, let me tell you how many inches wide, because I didn't cut this, it was already cut, because I just had some samples. This is basically 2 inches, so 2 inches by 12. Not that that matters. It just depends on how big you want your flower. Of course, the larger and the longer, the bigger the flower you're going to have. As far as the length goes, like I said, you can always cut off the portion that you don't need if you don't want it this long or this wide when you get the flower made. This is so simple, and it turns out so pretty, y'all. So all you're going to have to do is get your fabric, and you're going to fold it in half lengthwise. And I did fray the edges a little bit, but there's still some strands here that just get on my nerves. It's just me. I'm just OCD about stuff. Anyway, we're going to take this fabric. We're going to fold it in half this way. Actually, I'm going to turn it and do it this way. You're going to take your hot glue. Let me get a glue stick. Sorry. You're going to take your hot glue, or whatever kind of glue that you're using. I'm just using hot glue here. We're going to do a thin line. And we're just going to press it shut. We're going to go all the way down. I haven't made one of these in a really long time. So I need to get back to making some flowers because I had a stash on hand that I made when I was really getting into the crafting and the making flowers and such. And I've went through a lot of them, so I don't have that much of a stash anymore. And I really like how you can use the fabrics to match the prints that you use. It's really a lot of fun to make these. And this one is just about as simple as you can get right here. You just have your fabric, cut it to the length you want. Okay, now that you have it glued together, you're going to take your scissors and you're going to snip. You're going to snip. And you can judge how far apart you want your loops. I guess you can see where this is going to go. We're going to make a loopy flower. And they don't have to be exact. That's what's so good about this. You can have some shorter, some longer, some wider. Of course, if you get them more symmetric, of course, that's probably the best. But I'm just saying, if you do happen to go over or under, it's not going to hurt the look of it. It's still going to be really pretty. I hope everybody's having a good day today. It's been kind of yucky here. The rain, this crazy weather we have here in Alabama. We never know what kind of weather we're going to have. And it was supposed to rain. Now I'm just going to go back and cut these first ones just a little bit longer. Because as I went down my line there, they got a little longer than the way I started. Okay, like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it's just me and I'm OCD, so this is why I'm a slow crafter, because I'm too much of a perfectionist try to be anyway. After that, I had to run and grab my circle punch. You're going to need a base. So you can use felt, you can use card. This is a book page that was, it's thicker than regular paper, but it's not as thick as card. So I'm just going to use this. And you're going to start around the outside, and you're going to put a line of glue. And then you're just going to put down your material. And you're just going to follow the circle, twisting it as you need to, as you go around the circle. And just continue with the glue. And it doesn't matter if the material overlaps a little bit, because as you see, as we go around the circle towards the middle, let me move my needle out of the way, sorry. As you go around the circle, your material is going to overlap anyway, so that part is fine. Let me make sure I'm on camera. Just continue with the glue. Just continue with your circle. When you meet the other side of where you began, you're going to go on the inside of that. So you're just going to overlap the glue and come in just a little bit, and that's where you have your layers forming. And you're going to continue around the circle, bringing those layers in slightly each time. And as you can see, as you can see, we're having, it's starting to form the flower in the 2 layers. And then you're just going to continue. And then you're going to make a 3rd row. And you can just keep going until you feel this entire center. Or if you want to stop at any point and have a different color or a different center to your flower, that is totally up to you. I think I'm going to go ahead with 1 more layer. So like I said, if you did want to continue with 3 layers, you could have just snipped this off, sealed it down, and you would have been good to go. Just depends on how big and how fluffy you want your flower. Of course, mine aren't near pretty as Trisha's. I will try to think and link her page. Her videos are still up. She just has not posted. As far as I know, she hasn't posted in quite some time, and I really miss her videos because she was a really great teacher. Like I said, along with Miss Maggie White, who I love and adore. And I do believe that she was really good friends with Miss Trisha, as I noted in some of the videos where they shared things and sent each other little happy meals. And so sweet when you get that close with somebody that follows you and you follow them on YouTube, and I think that's awesome. Maybe I'll get there one of these days. Okay, so this is me finishing up in my 3rd layer, and that was just enough to make 3 layers. So for the 12 inches, this is my flower with the 3 layers. Now I will come back and I'm going to put a center on here. I'm thinking I want to put a lace center. Excuse me, I'm getting rid of glue strands off my fingertips. It happens when you're working with hot glue. It's inevitable. Okay, so I've picked out this color lace, and these are the colors that are going to match the project I'm working on. So I spared you the pain of having to watch me thread my needles. My eyes are getting so bad, even with glasses. But anyway, and then I come to find out this thread, I don't know where I got it, how long I've had it, but it was easy as pie to thread. It went straight through. So dadgummit, you know, don't it never fail? Anyway, I'm glad that happened. And so I would like to also acknowledge Fifi, not Fifi, or is it Fiona. I'm sorry, not Fifi. Fiona. Fiona Jennings. She taught me how to do this. Make the lace flower with just a little running stitch. You're just going to tie a knot in the end of your thread. And I can't, let me tell you how many inches, but I'm not an exact person, y'all. I just totally am guessing here. This is about 8.5 inches. So, and I'm just going to make a little center. So what I'm going to do, I want to fold this end over. I'm going to put my needle, I'm going to start it up like this. And I am Butterfingers. I am not a sewer, so y'all just bear with me. This is very much not my thing. I do enjoy doing it once I get the hang of it. This has been a really long time since I've done this. So you're just going to go in and out and in and out. And that's basically all there is to it until you're going to go all the way down the line. You're going to go in and out, gathering that lace. And it's already a gathered lace, but when you gather a gathered lace like this, it makes the most beautiful flowers. And thank you, Fiona, for teaching me how to do this kind of flower. And I will be sure and try to put her in the description box. Also, most of you are probably familiar with her flowers. She makes the most gorgeous flowers. Also, there's so many people that I've learned from. See, I'm all Butterfingers. And it's okay if you make a mistake, because you can go back and you can fix it, or you can just repeat. Okay, now that I'm here at the end, I'm doubling that over at the back. I'm going to come through both pieces. Just pull it together, pull your needle through. And now you have a gathered lace. And what you're going to do is you're going to find that beginning. You're going to put those two ends together. I like to overlap slightly. And I may be doing this wrong. This is just, like I said, it's been a long time since I've done this. You want to see how big you want that center. You can pull it in slightly, see? See how that's tightening up? Okay, you got your two end pieces. And when you have it the way you want it, just kind of fluff it out a little bit. You're going to just go back down through both layers. And you're going to tie it off. Pull it through. Come back up through the bottom, both of the layers on the end. Oops, see, I gathered too much there. Okay, come back up through that way. You're just going to put a few closing stitches in there. In fact, that's probably good because I'm going to be gluing mine. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back through the bottom and just run a stitch sideways just to secure that. And then just clip it off. And there you have your little centerpiece. And if you don't like the way it looks, like where the ends meet, all you have to do is take a little bit of glue, just a tiny bit, squeeze those ends together, and you just fluff it out. Whoops, I missed the wrong end, sorry. Let's try that again. Yes, this glue is very hot, but tell you what, if I didn't burn myself every day, I wouldn't know how to act. I'm so used to burning myself. Okay. And now you just fluff it how you like it. That's going to be the middle, the center of my flower. And now, naturally, I need a flower, a piece of bling, anything you like, you can put in the center. And I'll be right back. Sorry. Hey, sorry about that. I didn't have my flowers pulled, so here's my one container of my flowers. Okay. So I've chosen this one. I think this one will be really pretty. So I'm just going to take my glue. I'm going to go around this edge. I'm going to hot glue. Put that in the very center, and you can always pull it in. If it's a little bit wide, you can always pull it in with your glue. Like that. Oops. I don't like the little glue boogies. I call them glue boogies when they stick to everything. Okay, I'm just going to put a little glue on the back of this. And press that in the center. There you go. There's my flower. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this quick little video. This is just one flower that I enjoy making. Maybe I will come back and do some more. If I figure out how to edit this video and get it the way that I like it, then I may decide to post it. If I think it's terrible, then I guess you won't be seeing it. But anyway, maybe I'll try again if I don't like it. But anyway, have a great day, and thanks for joining me. See you next time. Bye.